Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. I was just having a think this morning about some of the readings lately, which sort of really pushing you to explore your life paths and to move in the direction you were meant to go in. I heard a reader saying, on the twin flame journey, there's an obvious intention for bringing people together because together they're more powerful than what they are alone. And that's the whole idea of a twin flame relationship. And that's why I guess it's so difficult, because the idea is that you force the other person to really go inside and heal their inner wounds, their inner child. But the intention of the twin flame relationship is far bigger. And I remember reading about a saint, a priest, and a nun. And it was, I don't remember, 12th, 13th century. It was quite a long time ago. And they realised, like really early into their relationship, how much they were in love with each other, but they couldn't be together because of their commitment to religion. And they worked together for many years, doing some great things, within the church and within their religion, always knowing how they felt about each other, but never being able to express that. I can't remember where I heard this story, but it sort of also reminds me of the whole, they didn't call themselves twin flames in those days, they called themselves twin souls. And then, of course, the star-crossed lovers that we have in Romeo and Juliet, which was a similar story where two people couldn't be together because of their families and their culture. But the idea of them, manifesting the union is about working with the other person for the greater good. And this has been documented throughout history. It's not always been documented as twin flames. So for some reason, people sort of, sometimes poo-poo the idea of that, but that's okay. I feel for the people who are on the journey, it's very obvious to them what the journey is about. And I talk to a lot of people about this along the way. But for others, not being with your twin flame or not ending up with your twin flame is not really something that's going to stop you from doing what you need to do and what your life path is meant to do, what you are meant to do on the planet. So if you don't come into union with your person, it still means that you get to do what you're meant to do, and probably in a very different way. Because when I was listening to this reader this morning, I thought her words resonated with me very strongly. You shouldn't be held up by something that doesn't come to you, and you shouldn't hold yourself up by holding back, waiting for something to come to you. You have a greater purpose on the planet. So if this is resonating with you, then that's why I've been led to say it this morning. All right, let's get on with your bonus read. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups coming out. That's what you're being offered. So for a lot of people, at the moment, we're being really encouraged to launch our careers, to launch our businesses, to do what we're supposed to be doing on our path, whether that's helping others, leading others, working towards the environment, working in politics, whatever it is. We're being really sort of drawn to do that work now. And the reward will always be the 10 of Cups. There will always be pitfalls. There will always be issues, some sort of hiccups along the way. But at the end of the day, your reward is the 10 of Cups. All right, we have the 8 of Cups behind that. So what we're being asked to do in a lot of the cases is to let go of things that don't emotionally serve us. Do not stay trapped or locked into or fastened to things that aren't serving you here, because your life is meant to move forward. So you can't receive the rewards of the universe if you're still trapped in your past thinking, your past, your core beliefs, your old beliefs. If you haven't done the healing from your past to allow you to move forward, it's very, very difficult to get away from some of those things that limit you. Poverty consciousness, lack. So we have the Death card coming through here. So this is about major transformation here. All right, 3 of Swords, massive transformation through some sort of hurt, pain or heartbreak. Something that will peel away the illusions and allow you to be stable and finish out this cycle. Beautiful energy. So I was sort of getting that before I started up, but it's nice to see Spirit put it in the cards for me. So for many of you here now, you're allowing the past to go. You're letting go of the energy that's been holding you back, whether that's a lack mentality, negative thinking, it could be past love, family issues, but I think this is mostly an internal thing that you're learning to shed here with the Death card. So you're learning to let go of these beliefs, cycles, energy of stuckness. You're moving forward now. 8 of Cups energy. All right, so we have, what have we got here? The Justice card. I have to really think about these because I'm not quite used to them. Justice. That came out in the What's Cracking reading. So the Justice card talks, it can be for some of you about legal issues being sorted. So for example, if you're moving on from someone, if you've got a business that hasn't worked, whatever it is for you, if you've got something in the courts at the moment, something's about to come to the surface here. It needs to be resolved. For others of you, this is karma. So it's like reaping the benefits of what you are owed. It sort of sounds funny when you say it like that, but basically what it's saying is if you've put in the work, you stand to gain here. The universe, through the laws of karma, rewards you for the work that you've done. And if you've put in the work that was intended for you or you're learning, then you will be rewarded for the work you've done. So this is reward. All right, so I have the 6 of Wands coming through. So we have the card of victory following that up. I do love they've stuck an elephant there. This is the card of victory. It's the card of public recognition. It's the card of being recognized. So let me put it down so you can see the story. Okay. Alrighty. So this is about being recognized. So whether this is in a courtroom or whether it's through your karma, you are being recognized for what you've done now. The universe is recognizing you. Perhaps someone is recognizing you. You may be recognized by somebody you're working for or with. But whatever this is, it's coming to you now because you've been seen as doing what you needed to do. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands coming in, which of course talks about stability. I wouldn't mind living there. How cool's that? Although she's been chased by something. Or is she leading something? No, she's got him on a leash. Okay, the land of lollipops. Nice, stability. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card. So this is about bringing in balance, restoring things to how they should be, putting things back in their natural order, which is what karma is about. Returning things to the natural order, how things should be. And this sort of says what the mini read said up the front, but just in 4 cards. This is about things coming around to you, things returning to you, what rightfully was yours being returned to you. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands coming through here. So something is happening very quickly. This could be for some of you around the... Wow, okay, that is the 7 of Wands. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Swords, closing out some sort of cycle here. Something coming quickly to help you close out a cycle. Something moving towards you here. Don't fight it. It's time. It's time to let go. It's time to allow this energy in. There's no need for you to hang on to this sort of energy any longer. This 10 of Swords can represent, you know, negative thinking, lack mentality, poverty consciousness, hanging on to core beliefs, believing that you don't deserve. It's all about to be moved along. All right, so we have the card. That is the card of the Lovers, isn't it? We have the card of the Lovers here. So maybe for some of you, someone's going to help you get through this. Possibly a King of Cups, a Queen of Cups. Possibly a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the soulmate union coming through here. So maybe for some of you here, this is about someone else stepping up and helping you to move forward. Okay, let's go through it again. Ten of Cups. This is absolute happiness. It's having everything you want, the world being in perfect order, happy families, enough money, you know, enough resources here. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups behind that. So the Eight of Cups sort of talks about moving away from things that don't emotionally serve you. There's some sort of transformation required here. Something needs to die away. It may be difficult to let go of with this Three of Swords, but I feel like it's through this Three of Swords that you are starting to see what you've got in front of you. I think some sort of heartbreak's brought you to this position. You may have done the work here that you needed to do because of a heartbreak. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, breaking through the illusions, finding stability, and ending out a cycle here. And that's exactly what I have in front of me. The only difference here is I have a soulmate that's turning up in this. So it's possible because in the What's Cracking reading, it sort of talked about somebody getting you across the line. Now, I don't think that's someone rescuing you, and none of us want to be rescued. But what we do want is we do want someone on the journey with us. So for some of you here, the universe is sending you in someone to help you on your journey. So if you've been doing the work and you're ready to close out this cycle, it's very possible that you have someone coming in to be in union with you here. So I'm just going to get some clarifiers on this again. All right, so we have the Two of Swords. There's a decision that needs to be made here. Okay, so I think for some of you, you've come so far on your journey alone, you may be making a decision on whether you want to move forward here. With the Lovers and the Two of Cups, there's a very strong feeling of twin flame energy, as I was talking about in the beginning. So I feel like for some of you here, you may have done most of the journey working on yourself and opening yourself up here. And there's this real strong feeling that you're about to finish out this cycle. But with this Queen of Cups, who is a very loving, giving, very intuitive person coming to help you here on your journey. So whoever's coming in here knows the journey, understands the journey, knows that they're here for greater purpose. And whoever this is looks like they've been through a very similar experience, similar cycle. They may have done their own healing. But whoever this person is, they're coming in as a soulmate here. Yeah, I've got the Magician. So you may have someone who comes in as a magician, someone who really understands how the world works. The Three of Swords is coming through here too, which is very interesting. And then we have the Strength card coming through, which of course we've had today. This person's been through their own battles too. Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on something with you. They realize their greater purpose. They understand the energy that they have worked through to get them to where they need to be. This person is coming in to work with you now. So whatever your greater purpose is, and you know what, sometimes we think that we have to have a particular thing to purpose. Sometimes your purpose may be just about helping others, by being friends with others, by putting in volunteer work. They may all be your purpose. You may not have a specific purpose. Sometimes we talk about your life path and your purpose like it is something that you need to do, when often it is about something that you love to do that is part of your journey. And here I see someone who is joining you, who is joining in with you here. So it could be, where a person works, that the job they do is a very important part of their journey. But whatever this is, two people together in union work more closely and push and encourage each other in a way that's, beneficial for the universe. And that is why they're being brought together. All right, let's get an oracle card here for you. Oh, that one wants to come out. Ooh, Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very brightening. Lightning, card 30. Okay, so the formidable electrical discharge of a lightning bolt brightens the sky and strikes the earth, accompanied by the mighty sound of thunder. This phenomenon has a positive aspect. The light illuminates the earth and the psyche, but there is a destructive side as well. The bolt can burn and even kill if it's too strong. The forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. The medicine here says life has gifted you with a destiny that is in alignment with your passion and harmony with all existence on earth. Now lightning has come to jolt you into accepting your destiny. Let this initiation release what is in the way of you fulfilling your life purpose. So it's sort of like really interesting because it does sound a little bit like the What's Cracking reading. I do think that you are being led in the direction you're meant to move in now, and the path is being cleared by you. Karma is being cleared for, like clearing the path for you here. All right, I'll leave you with you. Thanks.